Hey, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2. Super excited about this one. So let's find out what's inside. So excited to open this. So you've got Nintendo on the top of the box. On the side here you've got some information like safety information. At the back you've got a nice clean image of the Nintendo Switch 2. There's some, just basically shows what's in the contents of this. This is the Mario Kart World Edition, which has the game inside. So there's two versions. There's just the Nintendo Switch 2, and then there's one with the Mario World Kart, which I'm really excited to try out. So at the top here, we're going to cut this tab. Nice. Open this up. This is cool. Okay, so this is the Switch 2. Basically the screen and the whole console itself. Really. Definitely looks bigger. This is going to be like an 8-inch screen. There's the Joy-Cons, which are much bigger now. I mean, they definitely look bigger. I'll have a look at those in a bit. Let's take this box out. There's the cable here. This is the HDMI cable. Cool. It's got Nintendo there. And then these are for that new mouse control feature, which we'll look into. And then we've got the grip. I prefer using like the Pro grips, but these aren't too bad. I mean, it's got the Nintendo Switch 2 there on the front, and then, yeah, I mean, it feels nice actually. It actually feels better, more sturdy than the previous model. Then we've got a plug. So this is a UK plug, and they've got USB-C on the back now. Before they had, it was all connected as one thing, but now it's USB-C. And this is the USB-C cable. I'm guessing this is the dock, which, in my opinion, I quite like the curved edges compared to the squared edges. So you've got two USB-A's here, and then you've also got inside this section here, so you've got your USB-C, you've got your HDMI, and then you've got your Ethernet there. So when you dock it, you can just go straight off Ethernet and have solid connection. So let's open up the Switch 2 itself. Oh, this screen looks huge. Okay, I've been waiting to do this because ever since they mentioned that there would be magnets on this, I've been wanting to try this. Woo! Oh, that is so smooth. And it's got two buttons here as well. So these are the release buttons to take the connection off. Actually, I just want to check something. Is this magnetic as well? Oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's magnetic as well. That is such a smoother, like much smoother experience than the whole having to like slide it. Give me 1 second. So this is my Nintendo Switch OLED, and this is the Nintendo Switch 2. You can see the size comparison there. It's quite a bit different. So you've got a 7-inch screen with the OLED and an 8-inch screen, or technically 7.9-inch screen with the Nintendo Switch 2. Definitely much better than the whole having to slide this out. No. This is just much more seamless. Also as well on the back here, compared to the OLED, this has like this stand going right across the back. This one has a nice, hopefully sturdy hinge, and I'm sure Nintendo have probably learnt a massive lesson from the original Switch hinge. And this goes all the way back as well, about the same as the OLED, to be honest. So I will be testing this out later. I'm going to be comparing it with the OLED Switch as well, along with the original Switch. Two things though that I've also learned is that this actually has a plastic film on it. So Nintendo said you don't remove the film, because if you do, it could obviously scratch the screen and so on, so leave that on. The other thing as well is that the original one used a micro SD card, but the Nintendo Switch 2 uses an express card. So you will have to buy a new card if you want to store more games on there. So this is the mouse feature, the accessory that is going to be used for some games. So just like snap this on, I believe. Yep. And then you basically just move it around like this. So this will work with games like the new Metroid Dread. There's a new basketball game as well in the wheelchair. You can use this where you just kind of like scroll it up. So it's really kind of a new creative way to play the game. So you'll notice as well on the side there's a new C button. So this is the new chat button that will work with the camera, so that you can have your online conversations, which is really cool. So the buttons on this as well are really, actually I feel really nice from first impression. There's not as much travel as well on the triggers. Let me just test that out. Oh yeah, these definitely feel a lot more plastic. I mean, I've used this as well, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like over time. And also the joysticks. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what this is like, test it out. And also as well, like with the dock here, it's got a fan built in, so you can run games at 4K 60 plus if the game supports it. I don't think you can actually see the fans, but they're in there to keep the Switch cool. So that's my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm really excited to kind of dive into it and also see what like Mario Kart's like, because that's a fully supported game, and also compare it with the Nintendo Switch and the Switch OLED. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you get one on day one? Are you planning on getting one? What games are you most excited for? And yeah, see you next time.